Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. The sun is almost out all the way, and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day and a beautiful week. Hopefully, we're lucky, right? Hey, Brett's mom. Hey, Commander Interact. How are you guys? I hope it's pretty where you guys are. Ruby Red Dress. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Potato Patch Porky. Love that name. Good morning. Love that name. Are you a new person or you just changed your name? Potato Patch Porky. That's a cool name. Yep, I'm just got a little commuting to do this morning, and I thought I'd go live. I was watching, oh, Lord, the craziness play out this weekend with, uh, oh Lord, on Queen Bees with Avery. Bless it. Somebody close to her needs to tell her to log off. Oh, okay, right on. Well, nice to. I like your name. Nice to. If you're a mod for nonsense, you're good peeps. Nonsense, a good lady. All the Tessas are good people. But yeah, somebody should tell Avery to log off, boo boo, log off, because I'm here to tell you, she's like cracking under pressure. It seems like. I don't know, really and truthfully. I don't know. I just think it's a little. I mean, I saw her last night come on the Queen Bees, and Laura, she threatened her or threatened somebody. She said she's going to die or whatever. I thought, damn, that's a little harsh. Girl, day's trash day for me. I cleaned my fridge out yesterday afternoon. Okay, so on the top shelf of my fridge in the back, everything, it freezes if you put so I had put a thing of apple juice back there. I don't know. I went and anyway, I went to get some not long after I put it in there, and was like frozen. I thought, well, shoot. So I kind of moved a little closer to the front. But anyway, it's gotten pushed back. So I wanted some today. I wanted to taste it yesterday when I was cleaning it out. I thought, gosh, this apple juice would be good. Nope. Even though it was frozen, it still was bad. Oh, I love me some Menace too, also. Right on. Well, Veda Potato, yeah. I heard Unirock call Veda Potato or something. I think it was Unirock. Uh, I think it's cool that everybody gets nicknames. I give everybody nicknames, but some people may not appreciate them. Hell, it's just YouTube. You know what I mean? No sense of taking it so serious. I think Avery hung around Laura too long, though. She started exhibiting some of Laura's traits a lot. Hey, Nova Lisa, I saw your text just before when I was getting ready. Hey, good morning, you and Tonica. This morning before I got ready when I was getting ready to leave, and I said, well, I'll have to text her back. But yeah, and then her getting up there and dropping the N word like it was, and then doubling down and tripling down. Not really if you call that an apology. I don't. But as far as I'm concerned, you and Tonka, did you hear what she did last night, babe? She was even making it worse, talking about Queen Bee's panel was the mob mentality, and they were lynching people, of all words to use. Mm-hmm. Oh, you were one of the special ones, huh? Got doxed by Molly. Well, you're lucky that's all she did. Not being ugly, but Lord, that girl, and I sure don't miss her. I know that much. Lord, it's so nice. I do watch a few of the clip channels. I think it's Tragic T or somebody. I can't remember who was clipping her, and I do watch some of those just to see what kind of crazy crap she's up to. Oh, you're talking. I mean, she's just like somebody needs to tell her to log off for sure. It's time. I mean, she's like stressing out. Like I think she's having a damn meltdown in front of us. And really, and truthfully, it's I'm not making an excuse for her by no means about her saying the things that she said, but I do think that it's a mental thing. But uh, at the same time, I say that, but then she's got the kahunas to, you know, to go up on panels and hey, F, she's got the kahunas to go up on these channels, and so it makes you know she's got her, the wherewithal to some degree because she's able to like, you know, threaten people and go, you know, and I think that she just, hey, good morning, Elegy. I think she's just, well, hey, yeah, she's disturbed for sure, right? I think she's like really confused, and I think she exaggerates a lot. I think she hung around Laura too long. Well, because I think she exaggerates. I mean, it was funny. I was watching. Queen Bee was playing it, but Deets in the Streets posted it. It was a video of I don't know when it was, but anyway, they were on panel and they were talking about. She was up there, Laura. I don't know who I was up there, but anyway, uh, she was talking about how whenever Laura had a prank called Dolly or whatever, and she's like, uh, you know, she's like, why didn't you say something? She says, because, I've got a restraining order against him. Bull crap. I mean, because he sure, then I watched another clip where it was further on in that one where Dolly actually come up and he like let Avery have it. I thought to myself, well, if that's a damn restraining order, girlfriend, you better go take another one out because he just broke that one. So good morning, Delane. Yeah, I can't read a whole lot of chat because I'm, got eyes on the road, all four of them. So, but good morning to everyone. Good morning. Yeah, I've been like just blown away. I mean, I guess we've always got something to talk about. There's always somebody showing their ass in these streets, needing to be slapped around. Always somebody. I don't watch Bullhorn Betty and Dolly. I don't watch those guys, so I don't know what's going on, but I just catch it on the flip channels, and I'm grateful for them. Grateful for them. Has anybody seen Miss Barb Brunson lately? I haven't. Of course, I haven't been live, but I haven't heard anything from her. Hope she's doing good. Yeah, we've been. You guys, there's some craziness going on in this world. I was watching these. Oh my lord, that dude, that Uber driver, that the guy like Uber Eats driver, I think, and the guy cut him up. And what the heck is going on? I mean, he looked, the dude that did it. Oh, she was okay. As long as she's around, I see her around. When I don't see her is whenever I start worrying about her. But man, there's some crazy people in this world, you guys. Crazy people. I just don't know what the hell gets gets into people. And then the little girl in Louisiana, this daddy's girlfriend put her in a bucket, killed her and put her in a bucket, rolled her down the street, and put her in the mom's yard. What the hell is wrong with people, man? I'm going to tell you, there's hell's not even a good enough place for them. People that do that to a child, and I don't get it. I'm glad I don't get it, but man, there's so much meanness in this world. It's just like freaking pathetic. Yeah, I know you and I worry about her. She's got some health issues going on, and I don't think she takes care of herself. She puts herself on the back burner, and tends to everybody else, which I understand sometimes you have to do what you got to do, but you also have to take care of you, take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to help nobody else. Tonka, when do you graduate, doll? I saw those beautiful shoes that you were showing. Those are very pretty. Um, so I've been wanting to cover this Rasheed Carter. I think Twin Thing and I are going to do it, but I'm going to tell you something. You guys, there's so much. Oh my! They just had another rally, and it's in the hometown that I was born and raised in, is where this happened at. So I've got a personal connection, I feel like, to it, But there's okay. So they had another. For you guys that don't know, he was a young man of color working. He was from out of town, working in the town that I was born and raised in, Taylorsville, Mississippi, with an out of town crew, and they were doing some subcontracted work for Georgia Pacific, which is a big chemical and paper mill in that town. And he went into the local police department and was, okay, so they were staying in a hotel that was in another county. Anyway, long story short, he went in the police department, asked for help to be taken to the hotel he was staying at because he was in fear of his life. There was people following him in town and harassing him, he said. So the police department was a local PD, and they said they couldn't, it was out of their jurisdiction, which it was. The hotel he was staying in was in another jurisdiction, but they told him to go to the sheriff's department, which, was countywide. And I guess he did. I don't freaking know. I think he did. But anyway, the reason I haven't, because there's so many stories out there that are not I feel like I don't know how to validate them. You know what I mean? There's just things that I've heard and that I've read, and when people's emotions get involved. So anyway, it's a tragic story. No matter what, the little young man come up missing. He was reported missing. He was found a month later. Well, I say he was found. His skull and his spine was found a month later. And the local PD and the sheriff's department said no foul play immediately without even having a chance to look into it. Now I've read that they have said that it's like a homicide, but tragic. The stories that go behind it. But anyway, they had their third rally this past weekend, and I was just scrolling on the news break channel that I watch, and it popped up that they were having the third rally because they have found more bones of his. Now, I don't know where, they haven't released where. Anyway, instead of them notifying the family like they should, they freaking sent it to them in an email. And it's very sad, Tonica. It's very, very sad. And, personally, my personal belief, I think it was a hate crime. I don't know. Some people have said it was a lynching. I don't know. But he was caught on a game camera, somebody's game camera. There's been one photo that surfaced. And he was holding I'm not going to say a stick. It looked like a limb. It was that big, like a big pine tree limb. He was holding. So in the photo, you can see a feeder, a deer feeder or whatever that throws corn out. And it's kind of staggered in front of him. His back is kind of to the camera, but you can see he's standing like this. He holding the damn limb, obviously fending for himself. You know what I mean? Trying to fend for himself. And anywho, it's just tragic. I feel like there's a lot of cover up, and it's not okay, and I'm not okay with it. And so anyway, I've been doing a lot of checking into, but I'm telling you that people are saying that he was on drugs. I don't believe that he was. Sadly, there's probably not enough of him. I don't know what it takes to be able to. I don't know if you can look at bones and tell if somebody was on drugs. I don't know. The condition of his body was. They said that wild animals and stuff got to him, and that's bull crap. I lived there my whole life. Was born and raised there. Not my whole life, but lived there the majority of my life. And I've never heard of an animal or anything getting done like that young man got done. First of all, he was decapitated and dismembered. Sorry, don't buy it. Just don't buy it. And a lot of people don't buy it. But anyway, the Israeli lights, if I'm saying that right, they were there this past weekend protesting. And anyway, it's just very, very sad. But I'm trying to get my P's and Q's together. I'm trying to get concrete information. I don't want to come on here and say, spread misinformation and say stuff that's not, because there's so many crazy stories out there. And I just want to kind of like get to the facts. I know they have an excellent attorney now. He's a civil rights activist also, if I'm not mistaken. Ben Crump, I think is his name, but that's on the case. And I was talking to Twin Thing yesterday. I don't know if I hope that, I don't think we have a Mississippi Bureau of Investigations. I think we have like an Attorney General's office in Jackson, which is the capital. But I mean, I don't know if we have. I've never heard of it. But I hope that they have taken the investigation out of the county and out of the town, because it most definitely needs to be taken out of their hands if it hadn't already. But I'm going to go up next week, and I want to talk to the district attorney that's there related. And so I'm going to try to find out. But so far, all the people that I've talked to, it's just awful. Oh, yeah, it needs attention. Absolutely, it does. I posted on my community wall. I mean, it just like makes me sick to my stomach. It's not okay. And I don't know how anybody could not put themselves in the position of the family. And that young man was probably scared out of his, it just makes me so sad. But anyway, I haven't not forgot about him. I trust and believe I've been kind of in the rabbit hole. Twin Thing and I both have. But I also want to do it, be right. I don't want to go on here and Kimikaze, good morning. Above the trees, good morning. 44, good morning, everybody. And the ones I've missed, good morning. But I don't have my specs on, I can't see. I am going to the eye doctor this week, and I'm going to find out if I can get the, I think it's called, let me see, what was it? I looked it up. The Whoopi Goldberg surgery. It's the, I think it's called the bionic eye. Now, from what I've read, they treat like one eye, it's like a lens replacement. I don't know if I'm a candidate for it, but I'm going to damn sure try, because I hate wearing glasses. And I've only had to start wearing them the last, I don't know, probably 6-7 years. I used to never wear glasses or contacts, but, with old age. And what scares me is, my mom's got macular degeneration, and she's blind. So I get tested every year for it. And they always say, I don't, but I'm just like, I'm so scared. I don't want to, especially with my vision being as bad as it is now, because I've become so dependent on these damn glasses, But anyway, I'm going to see. But my sister said, well, they don't put you to sleep. And I'm like, whoop, pump the brakes. What? They don't put you to sleep because, listen, this old girl's big old cooter. I can't handle. I don't think I can do that. I don't know. I said, surely to heavens they put you to sleep. But anyway, we'll find out. And I will let you guys know. But Whoopi's been wearing glasses since I think she said she was 12 years old. And she had that surgery, and she's like glasses free. And so, and it's not a cataract thing, and it's not a lens. I don't think it's a lens replacement. I don't know for sure. I just looked it up, and it's several people, they call it different things, unless I'm looking at two different things. But the bionic eye is what the last thing that I looked up, and I'm going to try to get that checked out and find out. But yeah, there's some sad things going on. Yeah, Ella G, it's very sad. Go to my community post. I posted a thing on there the other night about it. It's awful, and I have family in law enforcement. I'm not proud that I don't know their stance, because I haven't asked them their stance. But I know the second rally that they had, Black Lives Matter and NAACP was in town, and they had, I don't blame the family. I mean, damn, you guys. Of course they want justice. They want to find out what happened. It just doesn't make sense. The math ain't mathing, like they say on Queen Bee's last night. So anybody with any sense would want to know. I mean, golly, it just infuriates me. But the few people that I have talked to have the same stance, which is what I read a lot about. Animals, he was on drugs and wild animals. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. The young man was begging for help. Okay, first of all, his mother was sending somebody to pick him up. So he knew the next day after he asked for a ride. This is facts, what I'm saying. His phone was about to die. He needed to charge it. He goes to the police station and try to charge it. And they wouldn't let him charge it there. So he goes into a dollar store and a convenience store trying to charge it. And he dropped the pin before his phone died. Oh, excuse me. he dropped the pin for the person that was coming to see his mother that was in Louisiana. And the person that was coming to get him was a family member, and they were a couple hours away. And he dropped the pin of where he was at there in Taylorsville. And by the time, and they were already halfway there. By the time they get there, he's nowhere to be found. I don't believe that he would have went out of town and went somewhere else knowing that someone was coming to get him after being, no way to get to his hotel the night before. He asked the day before. The hotel that he was staying at was about 20 miles from the town that he was in. And he never got a ride to that place, to the hotel. So the next day, he's back in town again, back in the police department. And, how dare you turn somebody away? No, you know what I mean? You're there to protect and serve. It just like pisses me off. So anyway, I just don't see him knowing that someone was on their way to get him and them being like halfway there, of him going off and disappearing. So they immediately, when they got in town, the people that were coming, they couldn't find him. They immediately started asking to look at, because where he dropped the pin at was either the dollar store or the convenience store. And they immediately started asking to look at security footage to see, if he was and I don't think they were, nobody cooperated with him, but they put a missing person out that day, and he was found a month later to the day in a ditch. I say he was. If you guys have Facebook, and if you go to the search line and type in Taylorsville, Mississippi, and scroll, you will see the cam footage. You'll see, a lot of information. And like I said, you just got to, some of it's news facts, and some of it's, I don't know if it's facts or not. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of questions about it. It's very sad that we still have to live and deal with shit like this, but people are so stupid. Yeah. And the jacked up part, I mean, it's not that the whole thing's not jacked up. He had a little daughter, a little girl I think she's 7. He had a little girl, so he lives behind the child, and he was like 20. He was young. Was young, beautiful, beautiful young man. God, he was handsome, beautiful smile and teeth, and beautiful. So the camera that they've got, the picture they've got, I might have to get off pretty soon because I got to respond to that. But he has no shirt on. He's shirtless, and to me, it looks like he's got marks on him. People are saying that shadows. I don't know, but it's freaking wrong, and it's jacked up. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I'll try to jump back on my way home. I've got to call a few people back, but thank y'all for coming in. Yeah, and I'm gonna soon we're gonna do this. I'm gonna be at the next rally when they do it. I've gotten in touch with someone that's coordinates those, and I'm gonna go into he was you're right there, Potato Patch. Absolutely, he was. And it's just, man, I don't. It makes me embarrassed to be from there. It makes me embarrassed to be a white person. If the white people are what that did this to him. Okay, so there's a little controversy or mixed messages that it's supposedly sent his mother. Now, I don't know the text. I haven't seen the message, but he sent his mother a message, and he said, if anything happens to me. So he rode in a vehicle, I think, with the boss man and that he worked for, and about 3 other gentlemen, I think. And they rode from the hotel every morning into where they worked or whatever. So his mother said that he sent a message to her and said, if anything was to happen to me, look at my boss. Okay, so his boss called all kinds of, flack and was getting all kinds of grief and stuff because of that, which the bosses release text messages, if they're authentic, to kind of say different. So I don't know. That's what I say. It's so jacked up. But now I hear that the county, the law is saying that it's homicide. But anywho, I forced hands. But there's been some very disrespectful and unprofessional crap done, and it's just not cool. Not cool. It's not right. So anywho, I'll call these people back and stuff. But You guys be good in the streets, and I will be back on. Diamond Cutter out. Bye.